Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter X. We are going to make an X house, hopefully. That is the plan. We'll see how it goes. I will probably move this back a little bit, but we will see. I like to do 4 tiles. So we'll do 4 tiles there, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And I'm going to try really hard to do this like I have in the picture. Now, I'm not sure this is going to work. I'll be completely honest. I don't think it's going to work, but we will find out. It's already too big. Oh, God. Already? Come on now. That's not fair. I know how to make an X, but I don't know how to make it in The Sims because I don't think this is going to work. I mean, kind of. I want 4 tiles, but I might have to nix the 4 tiles and make it 3 so that it looks more like an X. See, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is so hard to build a letter sometimes. That doesn't look right, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just move the lot down to here, and hopefully we get it. So let me mess around with this a little bit. I'm gonna put you on a speed build so you can see what I'm doing without my blabbering. Okay, I think that's about the best I'm gonna be able to do. Roofing's gonna be fun, but I think that's the best that I'm gonna be able to do. So what I'm thinking, which is sometimes a scary thing, is a door there. We'll put this up on a little bit of a platform like that. Okay. Why does that look? Shouldn't this line up with this? I'm confused. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it. It looks like an X to me from back here. I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, God. I'm going to put you on a speed build for the roofing, too, because this is going to take me a minute. Hey, I think that looks better for an X. Now, can I do the roof that I want? Hopefully. Try there. Did I do it? I did it. It's not great. I don't care. I freaking did it. Move lot. I got it roofed. I just realized I don't have a flipping patio or porch. I mean, oh Lord, did I just mess it up again? I think I did. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's okay. This here, I think it'll work. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Unless I bring this out to here. Can I do that? Oh, I can do that. That works. Okay. And then we need a backyard. So I'm going to do the same thing for the backyard. Turn it around, put that there, but I'm going to extend it. Okay. Let's not do that then. We'll do this the other way. To there. And then I will delete the walls because I do not need the walls. And then, oops, bring this out to there. It works. It works. It is the craziest, one of the craziest roofs I've ever done, but it works. It works. It works. It works. I'm so happy. Clap along if you, okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, so now I just need a floor plan. I'm going to do this off camera and I will be right back with a floor plan. I think this is what I'm going to go with as far as the layout goes. So here is the kitchen and dining room, the living room here. The office is in the hallway. It's going to be open with probably bookshelves here on the wall. Shared bathroom, one bedroom, 2 bedrooms. I think that's going to work. And then I'll do like an archway there and there, bathroom, bedroom, and bedroom. I think that'll work. I'm going to have to make it work. And then I'll throw up some windows probably there, one right there, and there, just so we have plenty of natural light. I do like having windows everywhere, but I know that if I put in too many windows, it's going to look bad. It's going to look too crazy, but I think this will be just enough windows. I'm hoping. I hate how they stretch out on the angles, but that's okay. That just looks so weird. It looks like a bunch of little witches' hats or a little Kit Kat or something. All right, I think that'll work. I think I've got that in the rooms properly too. I believe, of course, I could be wrong, but no, yeah. Okay, they're cool. Okay, so now I just got to figure out how I'm going to lay this out. I would like the TV here because I don't like putting TVs in front of a window. And I like my couches in front of windows. So let me play around, see what I can do. I think this will look pretty cool when it's done. But until then, don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe. Don't go anywhere. Just blink. Okie dokie. I am all done and I really like how it turned out. It turned out so much better than I expected and it was so much fun to do. Thank you for sticking around because I hope you guys like it too. So on the roof here, as you see, I've got 2 different kinds of roofs and I did that on purpose just to give it a little bit more dimension. I know it's got some dimension already because of how the roof is laid out. But I wanted to make this roof different from this one so it stood out a little bit more, if that makes sense. Here on the porch, which is very small, I just added a couple of potted plants. I did some terrain paint here with the mailbox and some ground cover, greenery, flowers, things like that. On this side and on the other side, I turned it into a garden bed, which is primarily grass, but I also added some lavender, some hydrangeas, and this wild grass stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a little half wall there and I did not raise the floor up. So it is at the same level as the house. And I did that, like I said, on both sides there. Now the backyard, this was fun. I did terrain paint. It's a double terrain paint. It is under stone and pavement. I started with the solid stone and placed it where I wanted it using the square thingy. And then I used some stone using the round thingy and I made it smaller. And then I just kind of clicked around wherever I wanted to add some wear and tear, I suppose. So we've got some planter pots over here. We've got the station over here to work on your plants and some other decor. And then this is, yes, it is a light. And I'm pretending that is the light that they use at night. It doesn't give off a lot of light, but it gives off enough. And then the back patio here, got some more plants, but they're bigger. And then over on this side here, we've got the grill and the patio table. And it is all fenced in with a gate and a trash can right by the gate. So they can get to it fairly easily. Now, if you're ready, we are going to go in the house and I'm going to show you what I did. So as you walk in, you are in the hallway, which takes you to, if you keep going, it takes you to the back door. There isn't much here in the entryway. You do have your coat rack there. You have an arch that goes into the living room there, and this arch takes you into the kitchen. You've got some dog food bowls there, and I did add a little wall to kind of separate the kitchen off a little bit so that you don't fully see the entire kitchen when you walk in. Dining table is here, and then I just stuck a plant in the corner with some pictures on the wall just to, I don't know, fill in the space because I can't stand a lot of empty space. Although I have a lot of empty space at home, I don't like it in The Sims. And then we've got some shelves over here. It's double shelf from Home Chef Hustle, I believe. And then just some clutter on the counters. These 2 counters here are clipping into each other. I don't know if you can really tell, but they are clipping into each other. So I just went ahead and put some clutter there. Got some plants in the corner and then a tea kettle with some teacups. And I just realized there isn't an empty counter. So you'll have to probably take those away so that they can cook in the corner. Sometimes clutter is more important than being able to cook. At least I think so, because I don't cook a lot. I love to cook and I'm a pretty good cook. I just don't because it's just me right now. My son's like in the process of moving out, so kind of stinks. But anyway, there's the dog bed in his toy box. We've got some books down here on the bottom of this table. So you should be able to read a book from there or from the bookcases that are in the hallway there. But we've got gaming station with a bunch of other gaming stuff and your TV. The coffee table has a little bit of clutter on it. I added this plant here in between the two sofas because I wanted an end table, but I really didn't want an end table. You know what I mean? I wanted something there, but I wasn't sure that I wanted a table to be there. Now I have to check, but I believe they can walk through this little section here, but I will double check. And then the treadmill is back here. That is not going to be a problem to move over if I need to. But I added the curtains and the hanging plant, changed the swatch on that, and I think it's a really pretty living room. I really like it. If we keep going down the hallway, you see we've got some collages up on the wall, just a couple, because there's really not much space on the other walls. And then here is the quote-unquote office area. It is a shared computer by the whole family. It is out in the open, so parents can see what their kids are doing on the computer, which is always a good thing. Added a little bit of clutter and some hanging plants. Now, we're going to go into this room here. Oh, yeah, this, I thought I forgot the door to the bathroom, but I didn't. This here is the boys' room. There isn't a ton going on in here. It was already pretty expensive. I think it's around $50,000 for this house. But you can take away a lot of the clutter and whatnot so that Sims can afford it. And then I put an arrow above each of the boys' beds because I did that in another video and I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. It was a cute little idea to do for young boys. At least I think so. But anyway, it's a blue and orange room, of course. Got some posters there, some clutter on the dresser there, as well as a fish bowl, which you will have to add a fish. If we go straight across the hall, this is the parents' bedroom. It's a lot less bright and in your face, but we've got her makeup and jewelry over there. We've got the little tiny nightstands, thank goodness, because I wasn't sure I was going to find a nightstand to fit in that little space there, but I did. The Sims should be able to walk through there. All they need is a half tile. That is a little bit bigger than a half tile, so we'll see. I'll have to double check. Got some stuff on the walls and more clutter up here on the dresser. And then I added an ottoman under the window because I was going to do a chair, but if I did a chair, they weren't going to be able to get to that side of the bed easily. So I think the ottoman is a good choice. Now we go into the bathroom. It's a really cute house. So you've got the double counter with a single sink. We've got all of their clutter there, including extra toilet paper, toilet with a towel rack above it, and then you've got your shower here in this little funky corner. So there's no bath time, but there is shower time, which is good because, you know, they shower quicker than they take a bath. And then out here is the little porch and the backyard. It's not a very big backyard, but sometimes you don't want nor need a big backyard. So there is our X. It's a fat X, but it's an X nonetheless. So you've got your entry hallway here with the office in there, the living room, workout area, I suppose, kitchen and dining, the shared bathroom, parents' bedroom, kids' room, and then the backyard and back patio. So that is the whole build. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you like it. I hope I did not bore you too much with my not being able to build a stupid X. Because I know I got mad at myself. I'm like, oh my God. But I got it in the end, and I really, really like it. If you by chance want to download this one, it is under hashtag letter X home, which is also the title, and my personal tags of Lil Mama and Momma-One. If you want to download the shell, it'll be under letter X shell. In any case, you are always welcome to leave any and all comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Make sure you hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, y'all, have fun.